For the next 48 hours, we're going to be going around seeing the best Lisbon has to offer. So it's time to start the clock and let's go. The first spot we're starting is here at St. George's Castle. And this one you get a nice beautiful view of the entire city. You can also look around the castle. €5 per person if you're under 25 and 10 if you're not under 25. That bridge over there is the Ponte 25 de Abril. It's the one that looks like the Golden Gate Bridge, and it was actually built by the same company that built the Golden Gate Bridge.
Added bonus to roaming around the castle is that there's wild peacocks just roaming around, and some of them have their tails fully out, and it's just so amazing to see them up close, and they're beautiful colors. They have such a nice color of blue on them.
Now we're here at the really beautiful lookout, Miradouro Santa Luzia. You got the nice purple trees in the back and a beautiful view of Lisbon. Any viewpoint you go to is really nice. Just look for anything that says Miradouro, but this is a nicer one to go to. Now we're walking around Alfama, which is one of the oldest neighborhoods in all of Lisbon. Lisbon in general is actually the second oldest capital in Europe. The only older one is Athens. The country of Portugal itself once occupied a fifth of the world, and now it's just a little tiny country. In 1755, Lisbon was almost entirely destroyed by a giant earthquake, and now we're here at the Arco da Rua Augusta, which was an arc built to commemorate the rebuilding of Lisbon again after the earthquake. Now we're here at the Pink Street. This used to be the red light district of Lisbon until about 2011 when they decided to revitalize it because there used to be a lot of crime here. And now it's just a street with a couple of shops. Honestly, very underwhelming.
Yeah, I had some pretty high expectations because of pictures online, and honestly, the street is just pink and that's literally it.
We're now in the Time Out Market. This is a big market made by Time Out magazine, and it started here in 2014. The food options here were pretty cool, but we didn't end up getting anything because compared to the rest of Lisbon, everything here was definitely a bit overpriced. Karma Convent. The earthquake we talked about before, this is a structure that was destroyed in the earthquake, so you can see some of it burned down. The place we ended up choosing is called Bon Jardim. This place is really known for its chicken piri piri, so we both just got a chicken piri piri and just gonna try it out. Chicken piri piri was honestly really good, really enjoyed it. So it's Sunday right now, and an important thing to keep in mind about Lisbon on Sundays is that a lot of things are closed. It's definitely true for restaurants. So right now Wales and Ukraine are playing, and we came to the Ronaldo bar to come watch this game. Drink water, not Coke. So when in Portugal, you have to eat these Pasteis de Nata, best pastries in Portugal. Right now, we just got a random one. They're always fantastic, no matter where you go. Some good ones coming up tomorrow. There's a big game tonight, Portugal, Switzerland, and we went out to the George to watch it. The prices are definitely really expensive for Lisbon standards, but one of the best places if you want to watch some football games. If you want to go out, I definitely recommend coming out to Bairro Alto area at night. There's so many restaurants here, and we also stumbled upon a music festival here as well, just going on in the garden. This morning we're heading up to Pena Palace, and to get there you have to take a train from Rossio station that takes you to Sintra, and then from that train you pay for a very overpriced bus number 434, that takes you all the way to the palace. Once you buy the ticket, there's two ways up. There's either a €3 shuttle that takes you up to the top.
That's accompanied by many tour groups that are in line for this tiny shuttle.
Or you can just walk up. Honestly, not long of a walk at all. So it's about 9:40 now. We just got into the palace, and I would definitely recommend buying tickets online because they sell out quick. And I also heard that later on in the day, it gets much busier. And this palace is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It used to be a chapel that burned down in the earthquake that I talked about earlier, but now they rebuilt it and they turned it into this beautiful palace. It's only 10:15 and the line is already insanely long to get into the inside of the palace, so definitely come earlier, as early as you can. During the remodeling of this palace, the castle was designed by a German architect who was an amateur, and he used a bunch of different techniques and styles. And also in the 20th century, this palace was repainted again, and now it has its beautiful colors. The chapel that they used in the old monastery still remains here, and you can actually go into it. Definitely have to come here for 9 a.m., 9 to 10, because it just starts getting so packed. The line, it looked like, was at least an hour long just to enter into the castle.
Once we finished the interior of the castle and we looked out, the line was actually insane. Like, we didn't expect it to be that bad. We knew that there was going to be lines, but this was really bad.
In the morning I was vlogging here and there was no line, but then there was a big line. And also keep in mind that when you're inside the palace, you're just gonna be stuck behind all the tours. We're back in Lisbon now, and for lunch, we went to Santa Rita restaurant. This is definitely a hidden local gem, and it serves traditional Portuguese food, and the price is much cheaper than in the most touristy spots. For lunch, we both got traditional Portuguese steaks, which come with a fried egg on top. That's just the way they do it. And of course, gotta get some port wine always. From the restaurant, we took the tram, which led us all the way here to the Tower of Belem. And this tower also used to be a state prison. Right beside the tower is this place called the Wine with a View, and they give you some wine, you sit on a chair and just look out at the view. We got a ginger shot in a chocolate cup, and you can eat the cup after. And ginger is actually a popular drink here in Lisbon as well. So both the Tower of Belem and the Geronimo's Monastery, which is right here behind me, are both closed on Mondays. This place is the original place where they created the recipe for the Pasteis de Nata. And then they gave it to Pasteis de Belem, where they kept it as a super top secret recipe all these years. And only the shop owners and the trusted chefs know the recipe. And they never travel together to avoid losing the recipe forever. And this is supposed to be the best place for Pasteis de Nata in the whole world. This is the place that holds the original recipe for the first ever Pasteis de Natas created. definitely leave room for a bunch of pastéis because these ones are so good. You just really need to eat a lot.
We came in thinking we were only gonna have 2 each. We ended up ordering 4 each.
Honestly, Lisbon is just so beautiful. All these stairs and everything, you have so many nice hills and it just looks so nice. All the houses are so beautiful, surrounded by this nice tile. Everything is so photogenic here. This here is the area around Miradouro de Graca, and first you get the really nice rooftop view from Miradouro, and then you come out here and this looks like a really great place to grab some food, grab some drinks and just chill around. There's a stage here too where you can watch a concert. An amazing spot for sunset views of the city is Miradouro da Senhora do Monte. You just have a nice beautiful view of the entire city and you can just watch sunset from here. An amazing spot to come here at night.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go.
We just went to this place called Solar 21, which is supposed to have the best octopus in the world.
And it definitely was the best octopus in the world. It was so good, like it just melted in your mouth. It was so good.
I definitely approve that statement, but it is on the pricey side. And then one last meal we're having is from Mantejaria. Had to get 2 more pastéis. These ones are so good. These are really amazing pastéis, maybe even better than the Belem ones. And don't forget to put cinnamon on yours. For the rest of the night, we just chilled again at the Bairro Alto neighborhood, watched a few street performances. We didn't go out to any clubs, but if you're interested in clubs, I heard K-Urban is a good one, and also that entire area has really good clubs. This is the last one of the Euro trip series before we have to go home. Please comment anywhere you want me to go, and other countries, just promote them, and I'll go to the most interesting one. Thank you for following me along this Euro trip, and I'll see you again in the next one.